80 characters, which is going to be my last character? Ah, yes, Falcon.
Falcon. I don't know why we thought about it for that long. All right, so meanwhile, on the Chase lineup, I've seen a lot of great work from Chase's Zelda. Chase came up to Ohio for cost, so I got to see a lot of his Steve in top 8, and he was doing really well with Steve as well. And, of course, we have the Palu. So Chase got a very strong roster, and honestly, plays enough characters where all 3 could switch next round. But starting things off, we got Snake versus Zelda. Em and I have actually played this a lot, and it's an interesting matchup. She kind of describes it as just like you're playing catch, basically, like with grenades.
Yeah.
You're just playing baseball for like half the match.
Oh, yeah, with like her neutral beam and all that, yeah.
But she has some interesting tools, like Zelda out of shield is really strong. Knight is going to really interfere a lot of with Snake being able to just comfortably camp with grenades. And Chase already shown us some really good item control, too, so got to be careful. But Zelda can kill Snake really easily.
Yeah, especially with that up air that Chase was going to aim for there, but unfortunately, Hurt just kind of slowly going to just retreat back there into his corner area, and Chase kind of on this, like Chase right now, honestly. I mean, it's kind of ironic, but, like, yeah, I mean, just kind of trying to chase down Hurt right now and see what the next move is.
And I think the major thing here is that, like, Chase not being able to like set up comfortably with Knight because the grenades are just happening. They're just happening so close together.
Yeah.
Like can't really play any of Zelda's long range game comfortably because he's just constantly looking for grenades. So Hurt doesn't have any reason to approach. So just gonna kind of keep this up until Chase gets a little antsy or bored and comes in and makes a mistake.
Yeah. Honestly, neither player really has any motive to approach because they can both just kind of play in their corners. But at some point, some damage needs to be dealt here, and Chase almost finding that dare there, but no dice just yet to secure that first stock off of Hurt here.
Yeah, and I definitely want to say that was great coverage. We saw, you know, Knight covering ledge get up attack or roll, and of course dare is an easy way to break Cypher. All of her aerials break Cypher. So yeah, Hurt got to be careful on the landing here.
Oh yeah, trying to get that lightning kick, but that shield barely hanging on right now. And Hurt now in the advantage point here.
Chase kind of gave up an opportunity. I think Uppy out of shield could have done it right there. Could have taken that Hurt Snake stock, which is, of course, the most important of these 3. But either way, percents are still pretty close.
Yeah.
Knight kind of closing the gap, but not really stopping Hurt from what he's doing. So Hurt's just perfectly fine to just camp a little longer.
Yeah, it honestly seems like whenever Chase does pull out Phantom Knight here, it just kind of seems like Hurt isn't too phased by it, or he just kind of trades sides with Chase. Like, they just kind of, like, switch sides. He's like, okay, I'm not going to still approach you anyways.
Okay, we finally have a stock taken. Low-key, we might be seeing a Squad Strike timeout, which I did not know was a thing. But we could be seeing one here pretty soon.
That exists?
Right. So now our next super aggressive rushdown character, Steve, coming into the mix here.
We love Steve.
All right, but jokes aside, Chase's Steve is really, really strong. I was keeping up with the likes of like Lima and DeBuzz a couple months ago over at Cost, so it's definitely not like a pocket character. But Hurt still at 103 pretty comfortably, not approaching, not taking any risk, and looking like he's perfectly fine just playing for timeout.
We got Diamond now, so hopefully this could take the stock off of Hurt here, most specifically the Snake. So if any work needs to be done right now, it needs to be right now with that Diamond on deck. But again, Chase just kind of going to get more materials, get set up basically with that minecart being thrown at you. Gotta get something going right now. Oh, man. Oh,
that was a huge punish right there. Now Chase nearly lapped in percents, and honestly, it looks like he's not really sure what to do. Of course, a player like Hurt has fought Akala 1,000 times, so he has a lot of really unique, like, matchup-specific options we're seeing pulled out, especially the way he's handling that side B. Meanwhile, Chase just kind of scrambling, trying to find something, but unfortunately, that C4 is going to clean up stock 2, and Hurt still on his first.
Yeah, so Chase going to be sent down to his last character now, but again, his arguably best character, Palu, so hopefully this could send Hurt down to his Captain Falcon. But again, Chase has got to get something to work right now, or Hurt is just going to completely dominate this first game.
Yeah, it's actually insane the percent difference we're seeing here. Like, yeah, Chase just kind of threw the game away. Okay. I totally get it. Yeah. I gotta say, mentally, huge flex if you're able to start with like your main character and just go through a whole team. But what stinks about that, I think Chase should start Palutena because overall she does really well in the Snake matchup, but Hurt is just playing on another level.
I also think with Snake, he can just tank so much. And he also can like live for a very long time unless you get like a crazy combo on him. But either way, he is like kind of a heavy.
Yeah. So, like, there's a lot of scenarios where Snake can get bullied if you're able to get in there, but Hurt's defense and movement are so top tier that you just have to play Snake's game, and Hurt is, like, playing the optimal version of Snake's game. So it's one of those things where I don't care who's on the other side of that screen, you have a long day ahead of you. Hopefully Chase can probably switch up the roster a little bit. I see we have Sonic in the mix instead of Steve, which makes a lot of sense. You know, you have way better movement speed. You can probably, like, force Hurt to, like, have to deal with you close up. But other than that, Hurt's looking incredible. Yeah,
we're also seeing the Sonic win from Hurt as well, so we're going to be seeing a Sonic Ditto potentially. But yeah, I have also seen just a little bit of Chase's Sonic as well, and the Pizer as well. I mean, again, as you said, he has a plethora of characters, so I honestly would not be too worried here for Chase here. But again, going to be sticking with the Palu switch as you predicted as well, so hopefully going to be putting up a better fight than the previous game here for Chase.
Like, I genuinely think on paper that's his best option, but Hurt just outplayed him so bad. He was so far down, he's like, we'll just, Yeah. And especially because his main, like, already being in the back line, like, you just had to burn your two characters that you didn't need to, and it just, you just had to hold that. Also, I just realized, have we seen any stage other than PS2 this entire time we've been on?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have. Smashers want one thing, and it's disgusting.
PS2.
It's PS2.
It's not even small Battlefield.
No. It's me. I'm Smashers, by the way.
I can't believe this.
But yeah, Palu really strong on this stage, especially with a character that is susceptible to getting juggled like Snake. So Hurt's got to be careful. This match is already going a lot better for Chase. He's going to have to really lock in defensively, though, and not let this gap close here. Going to have to go for a lot of that neutral B, because other than that, Hurt's kind of getting really close to finding a kill, especially once we get an up tilt %.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Again, Chase just keeping his distance right now, but again, landing those nairs when it's most needed, because again, that's just what Palu is good at here. So again, just trying to close it out right now. Pretty even right now situation here. So again, Hurt just going to get some ample damage with those grenades and whatnot, but again, Chase trying to close it out. Yeah,
Hurt's recovery options have been really, really, really smart. Like, there's a lot of players that would have probably died by now, but Chase finds that back here. He needed that. Now, finally, he gets the luxury of experiencing the rest of Hurt's team, and he is at least on his main to start us off.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I don't know what the matchup is like between these two. I mean, yeah, they're top tiers, but it just kind of seems like Chase is taking the lead right now with that nair trend going on here. So we'll see how Hurt responds with this Sonic out to play.
Yeah, right now not getting a whole lot done. Chase is still pretty far in the driver's seat. Definitely using that shield and respecting spin dash. Not even taking the risk of getting clipped by anything. We've all seen Sonics and how crazy he can be.
Yeah.
There. Speaking of, yeah.
Yep.
One side B, neutral air. That's it.
Well, now we're going to be seeing Sonic Ditto, so.
Okay, deep breath. Look at me. You can do this. I can do this. We got this, team.
Do this? I mean,
all right. So
they're both spinning,
so
right?
he's spinning, right?
Hear me out. This is crazy, but they're actually both spinning.
They're both spinning. And their skins are very similar. So right now, Hurt is still down in %, and you see Chase honestly kind of getting the better of him, kind of taking more ground space away from Hurt. Hurt's more like retreating, if anything.
Yeah.
We have an opportunity here at the ledge, homing attack, which you don't see work out that often. Doing some work here, but yeah, Chase definitely in a good position. Nice.
Yeah, 46%. I mean, you're still in a good position right now. I mean, you've got some room to breathe here. They're both just spinning right now, but Chase got the upper hand right now. And especially with that ledge trap with the bungee.
The spring.
The spring, there you go. I was going to say bungee, but yeah, you got it.
With the bungee gum.
I'm sorry. I forgot for a second what it was actually called. So I was like, bungee, trampoline, something. Oh, okay.
Wow. That was really,
nice.
really good coverage. Honestly, Jesus Christ. Okay, stalling from the invincibility. That scared me because, you know, Sonic just be doing that sometimes.
I did not know he got it like that.
His GPS just be like recalculating. You know how it goes. But yeah, great offstage presence from Chase. I haven't seen Chase's Sonic, but it is very impressive to me. Looks like the movement is all there and the decision making is still really strong. And Hurt struggling with these non-Snake characters to really get anything going here.
Yeah, we have not seen Hurt's Greninja yet, so I'm interested to see how this goes, especially with this matchup. I mean, it can kind of go either way here, but again, Hurt just needs one more solid hit right now on Chase.
Yeah, you see Hurt definitely looking for it. He's going for those retreating fairs. He's trying to find those down tilts to confirm. We saw an option with Nair Fair, but it just wasn't enough to kill. But other than that, now Chase back in control here, covering the ledge really well with those double neutral airs and making it look impossible for Ninja to see center stage again. Yeah, and Greninja's out of shield game, honestly not that strong. So if he's just kind of stuck dealing with spin dash, not the best options. He kind of has to commit to Nair, if anything, and if it's rising Nair, it's not going to confirm. But Hurt does find a stock here, so now 1 stock apiece. Chase with the Aegis, very easy character to clean up with, especially once you see a Pyra switch, so Hurt got to be really careful. Wow, he's making it work. Okay, 50%.
Yeah, I mean, all of that up air is coming out from Hurt there, but again, advantage just kind of slowly switching over to Chase right now. 50% though, this is still doable for Hurt here. Getting close to that max rage percent unless Chase shuts this down right now with the Pyro Switch, as you mentioned. But this could be scary. Okay, we're alive.
Yeah, really dire situation, especially having to recover against Hydro Pump. That's hard for a lot of people, especially Pyra. But Hurt, honestly, just barely still in this. With all this rage, we could maybe see something solid with a forward air, but gotta be aware of every single Pyra aerial and using the platform extension trying to find a combo, but Hurt was just off on the timing and Chase lives another day.
Yeah, that kill screen back here definitely done fooled me, but it's okay. I mean, we are in like the last stretch here. Down throw? Okay, wow. I was like, wait a minute. One more will do it, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely gonna do it.
Yeah, that back air will do it. I think that was back here that time.
Yeah. So I like the switch up. So as predicted, Chase started off with Palu. Hurt is very committed to opening with Snake, and it definitely looks like Snake is for sure the strongest character on that team. Yeah. The other characters like were eventually finding their footing, but it took a lot more doing. Snake was just good to go straight out of the box here. So now we have a game 3. Also, because we're in top 8, we're now in best of 5 territory, and both players are pretty committed to really taking their time. So I would expect we might end up seeing a timeout at some point here. It's definitely going to be a long set, but either way, we have ourselves an even score on the board.
I do also want to say that I do like Chase's Sonic because I feel like it's like untraditional.
Yeah,
it's very like in your face and just aggressive and on ledge all the time, just catching you and whatnot. So I will, you know, give him his kudos there as much as I genuinely don't like watching Sonic. But anyways, I just gotta give him his flowers there.
Oh, production is 1-1, by the way.
Oh.
I think, isn't it?
Yeah,
Chase won that, right?
Yeah,
it's 1-1.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll fix it later. But, yeah, so obviously defensive Sonic is like the main way you see that character make his money and, you know, excel in the meta. But aggressive Sonic, really fun to watch. So even those matches where like Sonic gets really aggressive and aggro, he feels like the best player in the world, like immediately.
I'm low-key a fan. Like,
yeah. Nice, yeah, using the grenade, trying to find an extension there. Hurt really struggling, and again, this matchup is tough for Snake. A lot of recovery options just get snuffed out by Palutena's aerials. Yeah,
so this is definitely going to be a little bit of a struggle fight here for Hurt. Again, Chase in the driver's seat with a 40% lead, and again, just kind of dominating right now with the mains brawling it out right now.
I think the big thing here is like, a lot of people are so wary of grenade, they actually like don't rush Snake down that hard because they're afraid of getting blown up.
Yeah.
Chase ran into that full force, was not afraid of it, and even found ways to extend his combos.
Yeah.
So that's why we have this lead.
Yeah, he does not care.
Yes, he doesn't care.
He is not here to mess around.
Like, I think there's a myth where, like, oh, I can't beat Snake in disadvantage because grenade and all this other stuff. But, like, in that scramble, you're going to be an advantage, especially with a character like Palu. But now, Hurt evened it up with his Sonic, and now we have, once again, the Sonic Ditto totally even percents. But both of them playing pretty aggressive.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're just going to see who is going to be able to come out on the top here. So, okay, that scares me every time. I'm just not used to it. And I'm just like, is he going to SD or?
Right. Ooh.
Okay, or he'll just lose his stock. Like that. That works too, I guess.
There's times where you like get reminded harshly that Sonic is one of the best characters in the game. That back air killed at a criminal 77% from a really easy situation to set up. So great work from Hurt. He is really, really taking it to Chase in this game 3. Now again, production, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it is still 1-1, not 2-0. But Chase, honestly, maybe don't change that too, because it looks like Hurt is not losing this one.
Well, they would still need to change it to 2-1 anyway.
Yeah.
you still got to give him this one, you know?
Right. Oh, wow.
Pyro switch. Ooh, is he going to be able to do anything? Okay.
Ooh!
Carry flag, very nice. Got that 2-frame. Hello.
Yeah, speaking of criminal kills, Chase going to fire back with that really early down air. So now we have ourselves one stock apiece, Myth or Greninja. Both characters, I feel like they're in a similar archetype, so, you know, this is going to get messy.
Ooh, jab, what? Oh, my God.
Great play from Hurt.
Oh, this is
This is
scary.
close, yeah.
The Hydro Pump. He knows. He actually knows.
Yeah, 150 on Pyramithra, that's not good. And a great parry from Hurt.
Okay, we're seeing still signs of life, though, from Chase here. Trying to get the up tilts or any tilts going right now. But again, when you're at 160,
oh my
dead.
lord.
What move even killed him?
That was such a deep edge guard. And I really respect it. Like, you saw Chase is like, okay, I can't side B haphazardly because Greninja has a lot of options like Hydro Pump or even forward air. So he air dodges that far out, but Hurt's like, no, I'm just going to go kill you. Like, I don't mind.
Yeah.
And we don't see Greninja go for those deep kills as often as we should. So, great work from Hurt.
Production, the score is 2-1.
Is there a button
2-1.
to production, maybe?
The score is 2-1. Thank you. Okay, now we're good.
There we go. Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to game 4. So
honestly,
just, yeah.
Production was just ahead of the meta. They already knew. They knew the score better than we did.
They saw in the future.
That's why they're the pros.
Yeah.
So, game 4, you see Chase picking Steve back up, trying to get him back in the roster here. I feel like the Chase Sonic was still pretty strong, but I mean, picking Steve is pretty much never a bad idea, so either way I get it.
It's like you're pretty much swapping out a top tier for another top tier.
Right.
Like
exactly.
Let's not, you know.
So, one thing we can see in squads, of course, is there's a whole meta with like just counter picking in between. So far, we're 2 for 2 with Chase really dominating against Hurt Snake in that opening stock. I kind of was wondering if Hurt would maybe switch it up, but he's still committed to trying to figure this out.
Honestly, props to him. Like being able to just stick with it and like, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
nice.
Maybe he just feels like he can get like all that damage out, just whatever he can do. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Chase's polish is really strong here. However, the caveat of this is if Hurt takes the first stock, Snake is the right call for everybody left on the roster. So because Hurt was able to finally do it that time, especially with that up tilt, now Chase really going to have to struggle with 2 much more difficult matchups for Snake.
Yeah, and as you predicted, I mean, that first stock from Chase is going to be sent already, and it's going to be a tough one, but I mean, not too far behind here. I mean, you definitely got the Pyro out here. Again, very well known for her heavy-hitting moves here, and the Mythra switching out maybe just to get more of a faster momentum switch here.
Ooh, all right. Nice coverage, using both grenades and the C4 all at once, just kind of like blowing the entire stage up, just, you know, Naruto style, Conan style, honestly.
Yeah.
There's just a bomb everywhere. I don't care what you do. Doesn't matter, honestly. GG, shake my hand.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, Chase really struggling right now. Nikita covering everything. Chase just desperately trying to find a way to the stage, but Hurt is just in full control here. You'd never know he was at kill percents.
Yeah, especially with that Nikita just tracking Chase there and going to close it out. And now going to be on the last stock Steve here. Is he able to do it? I think Steve can do it.
I think Steve can do it for sure.
But it is a tall task, I will say.
This up smash will kill, and you have to get Diamond right now.
Yeah, honestly, he's mining for it right now.
Oh, I just thought about it. Because it takes longer for the characters to load, Steve does get extra time to mine. So he's slightly buffed in this format.
Yeah, he actually just got an advantage point for picking Steve. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, he's not done.
Oh, okay, he just needed 1 or 2 more blocks. But either way, Chase definitely fighting back hard with this Steve.
Yeah, he's definitely got it. So we'll see, though, if it's enough to close it out or if Hurt will completely dominate with this Greninja and or Sonic in the back line.
Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Still no Diamond to be heard of. We do have gold at least. I like trying to find the footstool dare, of course, tried and true Steve classic. And we're going to see it again as Greninja whiffs that grab. So we could maybe see ourselves in a last stock scenario. Diamond's finally here. Chase got to pull it on right now, and Hurt deep in the kill percent, so he's got to be careful. Wow. That was actually a crazy scenario. Like, I think because Greninja crouches so low, Minecart didn't grab him out of shield. Otherwise, he was pretty dead. All right, so now we have Steve Sonic. As to be expected, a winner semis of a Smash Ultimate format.
Because why not?
In general, of course. But Diamond and Gold, just in case something happens to the Diamond, Hurt got a lot of work to do. 3 minutes on the clock here. And you can tell that Chase is perfectly fine to just like get materials, trying to find some more iron, not trying to force his way in, and really going to make Hurt try to use Sonic's movement to get something done here in the Nooch, because Chase does not mind waiting.
Yeah, most definitely. And Hurt, again, just trying to get to close this out sooner or later. And I just like that Chase is already prepped and ready to go with the Diamond Tools out still. So got a lot of damage you got to make up for right now. And slowly that rage is going to build up for Chase in this upper ante. But got to make something happen now.
Okay, he's pretty much there. Not going to find the up smash to kill, but now we're just 6% apart. And of course, Steve is so good at edge guarding. Even a character like Sonic really struggles against it. Hurt, going to get tagged by the back air and sent the wrong way, nearly dying from the center stage.
Do we see game 5? Oh my god, that was so close. Oh. How did you know to shield?
Oh my gosh. That minecart fully going to save the day there for Chase. One hit away for both players. Is it going to be Hurt? Is it going to be Chase? What's even happening right now?
Even Chase is like shocked that they did not take the stock.
Just jaw on the floor. No one knows what to do. So close to kill percent here. Steve is just playing freestyle mode. Hurt doesn't want to take any risks.
I mean, yeah, we've got gold tools, so able to get the faster moves out. No diamond, no. But there it is.
Gold
Janet's going to take it. Okay, we're going to be going to Game 5 now for Chase and Hurt. We have seen nothing but Game 3s and now our first Game 5 of our block side. How do you feel right now?
I am sweating. These matches are so freaking close. That kill screen before that, I had no idea what happened. I don't know if it was
either.
I don't know if it was like bear, minecart, whatever. Both players were just like, hands up, I don't know what to do. Like,
I thought minecart would have killed it. I don't know. Like, that looked pretty convincing. But I don't know. Hurt was like, yeah, I'm going to just live this. Like, nah, I'd win. My fault.
Hit me with the JJK reference.
Well, unfortunately, he didn't win, so.
He did not win.
Technically, Chase said, nah, I'd win, and then he won, so.
Yeah. I haven't read the manga, but everyone talks about that part. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You really can't avoid it.
You already
it's
know.
Just, yeah, it's all over.
Like, somebody dropped that spoiler, and I was like, hello? And they were like, I don't even read the manga. I'm like, then why'd you post it? Anyway. So,
like,
Game 5. You got me. Right. All right, so Game 5. We got Snake, Greninja. I kind of wonder if we'll maybe see the Falcon again. I don't really know what Hurt's going to do.
DK would low-key be crazy. Oh, my God. I'm here for it, though. I am actually here for this. I want to see this.
Maybe it's just the year of Donkey Kong. I mean, we've seen Junebug going crazy lately. So there's something they know that I definitely don't. But, wow, switching to DK Game 5 is insane.
We're going to be seeing the Greninja, actually, and Snake is going to be in second in line.
Good.
This is the first time that Hurt has done that in this set.
Good. He doesn't want to deal with this matchup. Now, he did come out ahead of it last time. He actually got a really early lead and was very close to winning off just the Snake, but Chase was able to clutch up with Steve. But now, finally, Greninja versus Palutena instead. Much more palatable matchup for Greninja for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I would feel like after 4 games, at some point, you got to be like, okay, I have to switch it up.
Right. All right, right now, Hurt playing incredible. 70% uncontested here, just eating one single trade from that back air, which is crazy Greninja can trade with it because not a lot of people can. But yeah, Hurt looking really good right now. Chase got to figure something out.
Yeah, honestly, I do love the Greninja switch here, fighting against the Palutena, because I just think Greninja is a very good all-around character here and being able to cover so much ground here, but so as Palutena, so this is just gonna be able to who controls the most stage here.
Yeah, and both of them have great ground movement too, so it's definitely a hard-fought battle for both. In the air, they kind of fight for the same spacing, but right now, it looks like Hurt getting the sour spot of that up smash, nearly killing anyway though, because Chase's percent is so high. Great parry. That was clean.
Yeah, that's definitely going to do it there. The bread and butter for Greninja. Hurt as well. Going to be coming out on top right now. So far in the lead. Trying to get Nair out with that, and we're going to put a stop to it right now. And Chase going to get some materials going, but again, trying to keep his distance right now from Hurt here.
Yeah, that might have been the softest anvil I've ever seen in my life. Like at 120 for him to go nowhere, that's crazy. Yeah, so Chase got to make some space here. Of course, throwing out a lot of mine carts. Ooh. Great punish again from Hurt. He's really locking in and getting these parries in this final game.
Yeah, I am most definitely loving this Greninja. Definitely that is a dead Greninja now. So going to be moving to the Snake now, and Chase just going to get a free diamond because once again, got to load the characters.
Yeah, if you get like a squad strike star KO, Steve just gets the full bar. Like he can have whatever he wants at that point. It's going to take him 50 years.
But you got it.
All right, so now Hurt, of course. In here is Snake. obviously his strongest character of the bunch, and Chase is going to have to do a lot of work not to let this slip out of control, because this is quite the percent deficit to come back from.
Yeah, you definitely cannot get too comfortable here, especially when you're going head-to-head with, you know, the best Snake right now. So you've got to lock in for this brutal set here, and Chase barely surviving at 155. Got the diamond tools out, though.
Yeah, he does still have diamond tools, but just really, once again, struggling to make it through Hurt's defenses. His neutral is so strong. I like the way Chase is playing, though, extending his time off stage with those blocks to throw off Hurt's timing. Really strong, but you got to find an opening here, because you were just one hit away from losing to Steve.
Yeah, pretty much. One backdoor dash attack or up tilt will just take the stock there, and we've got the C4 on platform as well, so it's going to be a hard one to look out for. But again, Hurt is not looking to stop whatsoever. Only at 59%. He's a pretty good spot right now.
Yeah, and this matchup, it's kind of tough. It is very hard for Aegis on either version to not hit Snake's grenades, because their hitbox is just so big, so really easy for it to spiral out of control, and that's what we're seeing. Hurt got Chase lapped in percent, just one stock left, and things are looking really, really good here. Pyra forced to make an awkward recovery back to center stage, but Chase has an incredible mountain to climb if he wants to make it to Winners Finals.
Yeah, I mean, with the side B there, again, trying to get a combo off of it, but nothing is going to start up right now. Forward throw, going to get some pressure on that ledge there, but again, Hurt got so many tools to work with here to get out of this corner, to do so as he pleases. The dash attack is going to come in clutch, and Nikita as well, but the down air, it's up here. Not going to take the stock just yet. Oh, that's 8-4! Oh my god.